All right, boom. We here. We made it to the end of the year. It has been a painful journey, a journey nonetheless, but we made it to the end of the year. And with that said, we're going to go ahead and dictate what next year is going to be. Point blank period, no ifs, ands, buts about it. And the name of the game is consistency. And within that consistency, discipline, there's going to be a lot of changes I make in order to facilitate success in all the things that I desire in terms of next year. I have something going on that can facilitate that change. So within that, I need to make sure that I'm mentally, emotionally, and prepared in every way possible to be able to fully receive that and take advantage of it. I've allowed the last 4 years to be one of constant trial and error, despite me being aware of what was taking place and how I could have ended it a long time ago and kind of got back on track with getting myself in order and getting closer to my goals and whatnot. But due to what I desired in that time frame, it led to me backtracking in a lot of ways where I should have been and could have been a lot further ahead. And I understand that now, and I don't take away from the experiences or the circumstances, but I do have a lot of regrets in not being disciplined enough to keep my focus on what it was and where it was I was trying to go, especially with me seeing a pathway to navigate towards that. Because now it sets me up to be in this rat race of playing catch up, not with anyone else, but with myself, because I feel like I'm behind on so many things that I could have been so much further ahead of, so much further ahead on. And just one simple thing, just consistently posting content and making content. With everything I had going on over the past few years, mentally I couldn't. Mentally I wasn't in the creative space. Emotionally I wasn't. Like physically, it was just too much going on, and I wasn't capable to produce content to either a degree that I would have liked to, or at a rate that I would have liked to, and maintain quality at a certain degree. But I also realized something, that one of my biggest problems was just how keen I am on the quality of things. And when it comes to creating, I realize that there's windows and rooms for error so that I can see those things, to grow from those things. And that led me to understand that, fuck it, I don't have to use my Canon R6 to shoot everything. I can use my GoPro Hero 9 and get the job done. It records in 5K, so we can record a vlog that way, something I can hold in the palm of my hand, you know what I'm saying, take everywhere, anywhere, and mad portable. Yeah. And the quality is still there, as long as I got a solid light source. But with that said, I had to realign my pathway of thinking in regards to what it was I was trying to achieve and how I would go about achieving. And I had to rebuild my foundation in terms of how I wanted to navigate towards that. So just something, since I was a kid, I always wanted to do, and I always wanted to be a great artist. I always wanted to be able to draw things and let my imagination run wild. And with just how much I practiced drawing last year, constantly, consistently, I see now where I'm getting to a point where I'm almost capable of doing that. Just if something pops in my mind, I can draw it from imagination, and I feel like that's a beautiful thing to be able to do. And I'm proud of myself for getting to that point. But I want to continue to improve on that. So throughout next year, just every day, every week, every month, I want to be drawing something. I want to be pushing the boundaries of what I can do to enhance my skill set in regards to that. And what that'll allow me to do is further my skill set in regards to digital art, graphic design, and designing logos and other stuff like that. So just everything goes hand in hand when it comes to overall the foundation of art. I feel like if I can master what I can do on a pen and paper with just a pencil or a pen and playing with different techniques when it comes to the digital portion of it, it'll transfer over a lot, just as easy. And understanding these things, gaining new understanding in these things, I'm realizing to the depth at which I can use these to my benefit in certain ways. Like, for instance, I've been using Procreate a lot more recently. I've been drawing a tattoo for somebody. It's been taking me a few days to do it, only because it's a big piece in regards to the detail, how many characters and what's going on with it. And within that, I've been working on it for a few days, and I'm really proud of it because it's really made me challenge myself in a few different ways, but also push my artistic view in terms of perspective and angles and how things look, with how certain things turn and curve, and it's really helped me grow and see a fun side to artistic growth and make me want to draw more. So I'm now, like, inspired to keep doing stuff like this. I want to draw more tattoos for people. I want to take on even harder requests, and I just want to keep pushing my skill set with what I can do with that until I'm able to reach that point where I'm able to, I might not have to pick up a camera anymore because I can draw whatever I want to and make money from that. That was always my original passion. Photography just became, I guess you can say, an offshoot of my artistic endeavors. And I still see photography as an art form, which is why I'm so encompassed by it in the way I am, which is why I love it the way I do. And on top of that, like, all next year, I'm pushing the boundaries with how many shoots I do with it. I'm gotta be more active. I'm going to be more active. I see the possibilities, and I see where what I was doing was holding me back significantly, and understanding that and not dealing with that anymore, going through that anymore, I can truly navigate in a way that allows me to facilitate the change that I need. And the whole purpose for this video, it's for any and everyone. I don't care who you are, what you may have been through, what you may be going through, what your position is in life. Don't ever, I don't care who it is, don't ever let no one stop you from being focused on achieving your dreams when you have a clear view of how to achieve it. I don't care how insane it may sound. I don't care how delusional you may sound. I don't care. If you feel like you are reaching that threshold to where you're about to achieve what you're reaching for, don't let nobody stop you. Don't let nobody shut that down. Don't let nothing get in the way of that. Keep that drive, keep that passion, keep that burning feeling that this is it. And I allowed somebody to take that away from me for too long, and now I got this undying hunger that's like, we got shit to do, my nigga. So let's get it done. You got stuff to teach people. You got people that look up to you. You got things to achieve so they can understand it. We gotta get it done. And just as a man, to any other man, young man, male that watch this video, don't ever, and I mean don't ever, let a relationship be the downfall of what you feel could be your success. Don't ever let your disposition in another position take away from your focus and your alignment with what you believe is achievable for yourself, despite what anybody have to say, despite how anybody feel. And again, I'll say it, as a man, I feel myself in regards to allowing somebody to break me down, to make me feel less than or less of myself, to a point where I damn near want to stop doing everything I love and give it all up. Don't ever let nobody do that to you. Don't ever give anyone that power. Stay driven, stay passionate, stay hungry about the things you love. And to the people that's in your life that influence you or bring balance to your life or bring value to your life, hold on to those people. Keep those people in your life. I don't care what anyone has to say about them. If you understand that these people or that person has your best interest in mind and they never did nothing wrong by you, you protect that. You hold on to that. You love that person through and through. And I say that because throughout the time frame of all this other stuff that happened, I turned my back on somebody that was important to me. And that was fucked up on my behalf. And as a man, I was wrong for that. Because that person ain't never did anything wrong. And this year, just point blank period, I'm standing on different principles, different morals, different just everything. I won't let nothing get in the way of stopping me from achieving what I desire anymore. No relationship, no individual person, nothing. I got things I want to do, I got things I'm going to do, and I got things I need to do. I said 2024 wouldn't be a repeat of what 2022 and 2023 was, and I allowed that to happen. This time, I'm making sure I will not, cannot. Too much I care about, too many people I lost. And during that time frame, I couldn't even grieve for them people or grieve for them. I'm gonna make it all happen. To the ones I lost, to the ones we all lost, from 2020 to 2024, man. God bless y'all soul. God rest y'all hearts. So, man, protect each of us that's still home out here. I'm gonna do something I ain't never did before in one of my videos, but I don't know. I want to try something different. I want to do something different. So, here we go. Heavenly Father, I ask you for strength and dexterity for this next year that's upon us. Keep me strong, keep me focused in alignment with the things that I know I need to stay focused on. Keep me humble. Keep me hungry for the things that I need. Keep me thirsty for more knowledge. Keep me empathetic for the feelings of other people. Help me grow in the things that I don't know. Help me heal from the wounds that I've sustained over these past few years. And to anyone that may be watching this video, help them heal as well. Show them a different path. Show them a path that can facilitate change in the best way as you have shown for me. To provide a place of peace, a place of growth. And with that said, amen. So yeah, just a little update, man. If y'all enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the like button, comment, tell me what you think. I finally got internet at my crib, like my actual crib, so I can consistently make content. The past 4 years, I have not had internet at my personal home, and it's crazy to even say that, but going into like 30, bro, it's such a relieving and a happy feeling to just come home and be like, damn, bro, I got internet. Like, if people understood the things that I went through, and I might, talk about them later on throughout the year, they'd understand why something as simple as internet makes a nigga so grateful, so happy. Like, and I got that by myself. So, yeah, well, progress is the motivation. And QE, never quit, exceed. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't let nobody shoot you down. Anything you believe is possible is possible. As long as you put God first. first, and do unto others as you have others do on you. That's the golden rule. But yeah. As we count down the New Year's. Happy New Year's. Man. It was a hell of a work. This year though. We conquer mountains. I don't care what it takes. I don't care what it takes. Too much time has been wasted trying to navigate through something that wasn't meant for my path. And intuitively I understood that, because my intuition was always screaming at me and telling me certain things, but due to the hubris of men, I went against that. I learned from it. I grew from it. I regret from it. But I grew from it, and that's the most important part. Often in life, through so many situations of discourse and experience, people don't grow from those experiences. They latch on to them, they hold on to them, but they don't grow. And what's important is to understand the mistakes that you took and where you went wrong in order to facilitate growth and change so that it doesn't happen again. If you continue to live life in a cycle, you'll only spiral out of control, and it will only be you to blame. And respectfully, I've watched few too many people do that, and I ain't trying to fall victim to that cycle, which is why now I'm taking the steps to correct that. I've never felt so strongly in terms of just things are about to change, and I'm going to facilitate that change for myself in the best ways. Then now more than ever, and it's crazy because 3 weeks ago, where my circumstances was the absolute worst. But everything is, starting to change. And I'm grateful for that. Despite everything, I'm grateful for every experience over the past few years, and it's time to pick back up full throttle on everything I decided to do. So everything I'm gonna be doing this year on my channel, we're gonna be having tutorials like I always wanted to do. Definitely gonna be doing my vlog videos and my little conversation pieces, stuff like this. I'm gonna call it my headspace. That's what's gonna be the playlist for this video, videos like this, my headspace, where I'm just talking. I already got a few on the channel, so I'll just throw them into the playlist as well. But with that said, man, hope everybody has a successful 2025, and I hope the past few years in 2024 wasn't as rough for y'all, but I hope everybody sees success in 2025, regardless of who you are, where you're from, and what you've been through. Peace, love, positivity, success. Peace.